in real life. Hey y'all. You be listening to the music, she like this. Oh my god. What do I do? If you're hopping on with us, share the live up. Do us a favor. I'm gonna turn this down. They got real thug real quick. It turned all the way up.
I got a tag.
Oh, T, we gotta throw on something a little bit more smooth for T.
I need a little something soldier.
She said she can't handle that right now. She said that's too much.
You know my nerves.
I don't know. What do y'all listen to on the way to work? I listen to a little bit of trap music. I ain't gonna lie.
I listen to a lot of like ratchet women rappers because they have so many positive affirmations in their songs. Like if you listen to Savage, especially remix with old Beyonce,
Yeah, I like that
so
version.
many positive affirmations in that.
I'm like, I too jump to put my jeans on. Wouldn't you believe it?
I rarely wear jeans because they are comfortable, but I didn't wear they were going.
I like the leggings though.
I like leggings and jackets.
He put me in tune with the real leggings. I was like,
yeah, they can change your life.
I put them on. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, this what we on?
Yeah, they can change your life if you know what you're doing.
This is a good space for me to be in. I'm like, I'm in a great space right now.
Right.
I hope you are having a good time. Let's see. Who do we have in here? Y'all drop some comments. For one, drop those businesses.
Drop those businesses.
Please drop the businesses. Real quick. Okay, we're going to turn that off. Let's get into it. Number one, we're dropping those businesses. I know you see it. It's right there. We want to promote you tonight. If you're hopping on with us, everyone gets a shout out. Where everyone's getting recognition today. Everyone's getting recognized. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live. I'm your girl, MzMetchi, and this is Miss Tia Chanel.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, well, we have a lot to unpack tonight. So we're going to get right down to business. Thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Fiya Infusions, and our newest sponsor, TheSlipout app. Let me tell you all about this app. First off, shout out to Lisa Jenkins. She is the founder, okay, and the creator for this app. Having been a survivor of domestic violence herself, she created an app that has resources and provides support to women that are trying to get out of domestic situations. So this is like the real deal. If you know somebody, like, let's be honest, unfortunately, we've all at least run into some person that has been afflicted by this. Share the app with them. Share the app on your page because it may be somebody that you don't even know that's going through it that can utilize it as a resource. So the Blueprint Media Company teaming up with Lisa and the TheSlipout app, like, we're very, very thankful to promote this because, you know, we were talking about on the show last week that Black women, you know, this is an app for women, but Black women specifically, we felt like that we weren't safe, you know, that we just weren't really cared for. You know what I'm saying? So this is a direct resource for you to have that care and support that you need. Even read up on resources if you're supporting someone that's trying to get out of that situation. It's useful for everyone, even if you're not personally going through that. So shout out to Lisa Jenkins. She is, you know, this is our newest partnership. So make sure that you all go and download the app. It's on all of the platforms. Google, baby. Apple, whatever you into. Yeah, apples, oranges, androids, androids. Okay, it's everywhere. So make sure that you download that app, share it up. Like I've had some posts going this week since we made our announcement. So please share it. Go download the app, y'all. Support Lisa and the TheSlipout app. Boom. Okay, sis, we got a lot. What's up?
It's been so much. I felt a lot of pressure this week. Like I had to take a mental health day Monday.
Okay, that's the best day to take it. That is the best day to have a mental
Yeah.
health.
Yeah. I mean, I even kept my baby home. I was just like,
everybody's gonna have an off day.
we're just gonna not do this today.
Right.
And she let me sleep till 9 o'clock. First time since I
that's sleeping
had
in.
her.
That's sleeping in. Okay, that's sleeping in. I'm. You know what? Hold on. Who we got checking in? Okay, Angel Holland dropped artfloetry.com. All right now. Okay.
Girl, what's that? Put
Look,
it in the comments.
I got it right here on the
Interested in
screen.
them?
Right. Y'all make sure that y'all go and check that out. What's up, Whitney? Thank you so much for checking in, girl. Happy Thursday.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
I miss Whitney.
And I miss seeing her face. I just saw her, and I'm like, we was talking about getting some seafood Alfredo. So drop y'all favorite seafood Alfredo places. We're not trying to cook it. We know that we can absolutely cook it. We're trying to be served. So drop your favorite restaurant. Period. You know, you got to just that. You know, you can make it yourself. Like, yes, I have a bomb recipe that I actually obtained from Pinterest, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to go eat. Okay. So tonight's topic, you know, we're getting closer to election time. And, you know, here at the Blueprint Live, we like to keep things on a lively note. So I would like to know from you all. Lisa just checked in. Hey, Lisa. Shout out to the TheSlipout app. Make sure y'all download that. China is checking in. That's Gems by Jazz. Make sure y'all shop her sale. Getting back to it, the topic. What do you feel was the most outrageous moment from the debate that happened this week? Even if you did not watch the entire thing personally, if you tuned in at some point, I'd like to know. You know, we have to kind of laugh to keep from crying.
Oh, child.
I know I have my number one thing that he said, and I was just like, oh, hell no. Hell to the no. Baby, it was going on. I was, you know, it came on Tuesdays. I was at my dad's house. So, you know, we already be just turned up on our whole little family thing. And I'm like, y'all, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. So we're going to talk about it tonight. That's the topic. Our business of the week last week was Pure Thickness Boutique. So shout out to Miss Portia. I have my outfit. I'm going to take some pictures in my outfit, y'all. So excited about it. It's so cute. You know how you have an outfit and you be like, I can't wait to bust this out.
Yeah.
It really needs to go on vacation, but the way things are looking.
Even though they keep trying to open stuff up, which makes me even more uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm like,
y'all lying.
This is the thing. It's gonna play out one of two ways. They're gonna like open up everything and just let things go like batshit crazy, or they're going to continue to try to isolate it and control it. It really just depends on what happens if you don't fill out your senses and you don't vote.
And you definitely need to do both of them.
Both of them. Times is critical. Period.
I actually was just having a educated conversation with a girl on Facebook.
Okay.
Who does not want to vote for either party, and she's just not going to vote at all.
She gonna vote for Kanye?
Yeah, she said she was going to write it in on the ballot.
Oh, like, okay.
And I was just like, oh. I was just like, well, you know.
Hey, cuz.
It'll be okay. And she just kind of was like, no, both of them are horrible and everything. And I'm just like, listen, it's a difference between not for me and against me. Against me is too much.
Because at least if somebody is not for you, there's still a certain level of decency and courtesy that happens.
Exactly. Like
courtesy.
Right.
Okay, like
I'm gonna be honest. I like my races like I like my clothes pressed and inside of my closet with the door closed in the dark. And when I take them out, they're on their best behavior.
Please stop.
Do that at home if you're gonna just okay. Right.
Everybody has moments where they go home and they go to hell off about whatever is irritating.
Yeah, okay.
If it just so happens to be Black people, contain that at your house.
Just at your house.
Do it
Close the door.
You have a right to be whatever you want to be. You can look at us like those little nigglets. Whatever you want to do. We don't do it in private. That's see, I think that's a good compromise. Like, because this is the thing.
You're too loud.
Realistically, we won't be able to change their minds. We've already accepted that. Okay,
yes, we've done everything.
Can we contain it? Can you do it on your own?
Live on it, please.
In your own dwelling.
And it's not funny, but it's
this is you in the box.
Stay in there.
And you do whatever you want to do. And when you come outside of that box, it becomes a problem. That's just, it's unfortunate. That's a whole nother thing. But getting back to our business of the week. Sorry. We just had to take it there for a second.
Right, just for a moment.
Our business of the week this week is Create Your World LLC, okay? Fanny, my girl Fanny, she is responsible for some amazing detox water, which it's come to my understanding that a lot of people don't get enough of it. They don't get enough of water.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they don't like the taste. Well, here, this is blended with fresh fruit. Oh, girl, she got so much stuff. I wanted to definitely highlight her. She's been grinding. Like all of the businesses that have been featured have come on the scene and made a difference. Everybody that's been featured so far, and Create Your World is nothing less than that. So after everything wraps up with tonight's show, everything will be hyperlinked. Make sure that you all go and show our sponsors, our businesses of the week, and Closing the Gap staff and some love, as well as us too. Like if you just happen to stumble upon this video, drop a like on the page. It's more great content coming. T got her blogs. She do the tea.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Unpopular opinions. You know what I'm saying? I got my show. We doing everything to spotlight you all. So Create Your World. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and congratulations on being our business of the week.
Ooh. I want to try it though.
For real?
Yeah. I love water, but I wouldn't hurt nothing to try something new with it. Detox it out.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Right.
Like, why not do it? It's just that's what's necessary. Okay. Job of the week. Y'all know we gotta handle business while we here. Period. Okay. Last week we talked to you all about there being remote positions available, y'all. There is a dire need to fill these remote positions. So if we have not beaten it into y'all heads by now, share the opportunity. Okay. It may not be something that is useful to you, but it could be useful for somebody else within your network that maybe is not out there like, I'm looking for a job, y'all, tag me. They may be looking in private. Share the opportunity, okay? Make sure that you all are following Closing the Gap Staffing, okay? And then visit their website if you would like to apply for this job or look for other jobs that are available right now. ClosingTheGapEDU.com, okay? Get on there and get you a job. You can work from your house.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, that's what I'm doing right now.
Chat, when I tell you, I start my like hybrid remote schedule next week. I am thrilled.
Must be nice.
Oh, I'm like, I could just put on leggings and put on my little turban on my head and I could just be. I ain't got to put on no clothes. I ain't got to put no coat on.
So, I mean, it must be just amazing.
Right. There are remote positions available right now, y'all. So please, like I said, even if you're not in the market for a job, share this opportunity with someone in your network. It ain't no reason why in the pandemic you can't be cashing out too. Okay. You might have missed the loan. They might have missed the 10K, the 10K lick. You might, your information might not be correct. So your stimulus check is floating somewhere. Okay. You don't have to have those situations. How many people do you not know somebody? They like, I'm still waiting on my stuff. Like, damn, you still waiting?
Right. You at this point just accept it.
It's a done deal.
I'm sorry. What happened to you?
I think it's unfortunate.
100%.
But I don't really know what.
I really don't know what to say.
What you gonna do?
I really don't know what to say.
I'm trying to understand because I need you to understand it.
Right.
You can have a job right now if you go to Closing the Gap. edu.com. Go and apply, y'all. And then this is the biggest piece, okay? We want for Closing the Gap staffing to know that, you all heard about this opportunity here on the Blueprint Live. So there is a spot where you can put who referred you. You could put MzMetchi, you could put Tia Chanel, you could put the Blueprint Live or the Blueprint Media Company. Any of those things will, qualify as a referral. We want them to know we are in the business of helping people to get the job too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Ain't no reason why you got to be unemployed out here unless that's your choice. It's jobs available. You ain't got to leave your house. It's about to get cold outside.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I need to find out what them remote jobs is looking like. Is it something that
I just need you to go on there to closingthegapedu.com and apply. I need you to go and apply and then make it work from that point. So that's it. We are moving into, we told y'all last week we're going to do some hate it and love it. Hate it and love it. So make sure you dropping those businesses. Let's get into a little music.
Let's do it.
What you feeling like, sis?
I mean, team.
You want to do it. You want to go fast. You want to go slow.
Do Lingo. I look
Lingo. I love that song. I really do. Like, hello, I'm not single.
Even though ain't none of it like true for me.
I Lingo.
I do all that. I network.
Girl, conversation. I'm trying to get to it,
but I mean, I'm gonna have to the song. I'm
gonna have to play something in between.
Okay.
I don't even know. We just don't get into it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
TV coaching me. I'll be like, don't stop the music. Hey, cuz, thank y'all, everybody that's joining in. We gotta stop this with us. Black crime. Yo. Ain't no way that you gonna save us. Niggas died, niggas still doing the same stuff. And y'all better get into this conscious rap. Kill our own brothers, make them lay in blood. Last week it was a homicide. Now you know the homies gotta ride. Cause all we got is pride, somebody gotta die. Man, you know it's the truth, you know that's not a lie. It seems like all we do is kill each other. Too much blood in them streets, sad and hell each other. Hell no. God, the whole world hell to the no.
I'm like, he be rapping.
Girl, he better. We about to get into hate it or love it, y'all. Drop what y'all hating this week and what y'all loving this week. Like, we want y'all to get into it too. Absolutely. If you're on this live, share this live. That's it. The rich kids wanna be with us. And make sure y'all got something in y'all cup. At 16, we probably know who we cleaning up. And the victim probably looking just it's okay, you know, I be having to check on you too.
No, it's not empty.
Cause your ass, you'll be like this. I was over here at my throat.
I just be so thirsty.
When I be trying to get some water from Anthony, I'm like, that is so like he be like, I want to smack her like hard. I go like little play bits. Like sometimes, like if I really be trying to be like some real stuff, I'm like, I'm really crying right now. I'm not crying, Will. Oh my God! Right, I love me. I need help. Let's see. Tiffany said, I'm loving the fact that our transportation company is looking to expand in different markets. Hell yeah.
That's lit.
You better drop the link to your transportation company. Right. That's my cousin. You ain't just gonna just hop on here and just transportation company and then just leave it like that. Drop the link. Let them know how they can support you, girl.
Okay.
No, but you know what? I haven't seen. I feel bad. You know how you get together with your family and it always be like either a wedding or a funeral. You know, you never get together like that. She's been doing big things for a few years. And I'm just like, we live far away from each other, but I am happy to support you in any way. So make sure you drop that business website, phone number, however they can contract you. Drop the information in the comments. Exactly. Drop those businesses. And y'all need to free game. You need to have a page on every one of your platforms.
It became the norm.
Have it on all of the platforms. Even if you don't post on there all the time, just have something. Go lock in your name. Everybody is fighting to be somebody. Make sure that when you get there, you can have your name the way that you want. Even if you don't utilize it, go lock it down.
Yep.
Word of advice tonight. All right, hate it and love it. In light of our topic tonight, I can't even say my hated it, my disappointed it. My disappointed. It's a lot of coonery going on. Can we talk about the coonery? Congratulations, sis. She said, I'm loving the fact that I'm obtaining my loan signing agent certification.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Celebrations.
Okay.
Somebody drop some glasses in the comments.
Okay.
No, yeah, but it's beyond that. There's been a lot of it, and I've been surprised to see, just different people and their support for the different candidates. I'm just like, oh wow, we're really in trouble. And my whole thing is like, if you can go so hard for somebody that's like clearly, as you said earlier, against you, it's not that they're not for you. They're just not. They're very much so against you
Right.
to the point that it's a little toxic. So to see the level of support, I mean, it stems back to even with the Attorney General for Breonna Taylor's case. It is just a lot of things. I mean, even the convention. And it's very difficult because this is the thing, you have to be informed of the different sides of things that are going on. So, and also being in media, you should be somewhat knowledgeable about the things that's going on. So I did, watch portions of both and read to get my own understanding to see what happened there. And I'm just like, it's like that video. Look at the cool, don't you look at the cool. look at the cool. See, it went off. If y'all never heard or seen that video, Dr. Laura actually was the first one that shared it, and I saw it on my profile, and I was like, they was at one of the rally shows. That had to be the funniest thing that I think I viewed that month. Okay. I don't know. I'm just not gonna go extra hard for someone that's not going hard for me on any level.
Like at all.
At all. So anything beyond that is unacceptable.
It's frustrating to say the least.
T, what is we gonna do?
I spend a lot of time saying, what the hell?
Like, gee.
Yeah.
I need a crystal.
I got two of them. I got one on my neck and one in my brassiere. Okay? Just in case.
Just in case we got the Sailor Moon for people. Like, it's just the thing. You know what I'm afraid of? Whatever happens in November, I am afraid that chaos will erupt. Either way. It's just like, that it's coming. So this is the thing. I encourage everybody to live it up. I probably should have took a trip.
That part.
I know, should have got the heck up out of here.
I'm so embarrassed. Honestly, to be like a citizen here, because it's like whenever you meet somebody that's not from here and they be like, oh, you're from the America.
Oh, and then when you say Chicago, they be like bang bang.
You like you guys like bang bang there.
You won't just throw your guns up at me.
Be so embarrassed. Like I don't like it. It's so unfortunate. All of it.
Look, Tiffany said Trump is only a businessman, and actually I admire that about him. Biden is straight into politics, and knowing the things he has done to our community, I'm not liking him. You know what? I've definitely been hearing some things. I mean, it even goes deeper than that, just outside of like the politics stuff, things that they were, saying about Vice President Joe Biden, in relation to like children and things of that sort. And it's geez.
Here's the thing. I felt that way when it was Hillary and him. And I feel like this is the reason why they're doing this. Because there were other candidates or people that nominees or whatever.
Yeah.
There were other nominees that you could look at their record, and I'm speaking outside of Kamala too. Okay. Because even as a Black woman, I'm not gonna ever drag her, but I'm gonna say this: I know what you did. So I can't.
This is the thing. It's like everything is jacked up.
Everything is jacked up. But you have to. People hate this saying, but it's true. You have to pick a lesser evil. You just have to. This man, yes, the things that he's done to our community and everything, absolutely horrible. Y'all been turning the other cheek for a long time. Now is the time to turn the other cheek so we can just get this wild card up out of here. And get somebody with some tact.
Baby, he like the draw foe and Uno, baby. As soon as you pull that bitch, you already know. You're like, this is chaos. I had one card left. How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? Like,
that's Donald Trump.
I can't.
He's a draw foe card.
Let's pick the one we kind of know. It's kind of like with a job. You know how you know how bad your job is, and you know what you can get away with here, right? You don't want to go to this new job quite yet, and you know you're going to be late every day still because you ain't got no babysitter still. You got to wait.
You like, I got to straighten up and fly right.
I mean, I don't know. Something is better than nothing. And right now we got nothing, guys.
Hey, y'all, I see y'all comments over here. Tiffany, I see yours about Pizzagate. The only reason I'm not going to put those on screen is because I do not want the video to get flagged. We need an uninterrupted experience. They've actually been blocking that stuff on there. We'll talk about that face to face. Moving forward. See, what show hated this week?
It's real simple. I don't like to be touched.
She does not like to be touched. I have seen her in full action. She's just like this. She turned real quick. She slap your hand. She'll do all of that.
I just don't care for being touched. It's just kind of weird. I have to have kind of like an invitation. Like, I'm not a person that's like hugging everybody and stuff like that. I invite people to hug me. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Would you like to come into this? That kind of a thing.
I don't think you used to do that when we first was like being friends. I'm like, give me a hug.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't welcoming, but I didn't want you to feel like I didn't want to hug you because it just wasn't that. It's just I'm very affectionate, but I'm very, very stingy with my affection.
Yeah.
So
she would do that. I'm just like this. I'm like, did she just church hug
me? Meanwhile, I done already told her I love her over the phone already and everything, but I'm very stingy with my affection. It's an energy thing. I just be over nervous. And when you met me, I wasn't doing as well as I'm doing now. Emotionally, spiritually, and all that good stuff.
I mean, it's close with that. Okay.
Exactly. But anyway, I don't like to be touched. And I really don't like to be touched by like, strange random men. And so when you go to like stores and stuff and it's a whole store around you, you can't understand why people are so close to you during a pandemic.
Yeah, I'd be like, can you back up?
It's in those moments that I'm just like super frustrated. There's a long line, so we're in the aisles. A man walks up behind me. I guess he's trying to get around to continue shopping, which is fine because if he had said, "Excuse me," I would have heard him and politely moved out of the way. As opposed to doing that, the older gentleman came and like he like touched like here. And
so the back of your arm.
Firm grab. Yeah, it was a firm grab, and I'm just like, well, what the hell is going on? Like,
right? Are we in a panic? Are we running?
Like, am I about to fight you? Like, what's happening? So I'm.
Are you trying to rescue me or beat me up?
What's happening? And he's just like, well, oh, excuse me, I'm just trying to get by. So I'm moving out of his way. The man does not let me go.
What?
he's like literally holding on. So I kind of like do a quick elbow right here, in the sternum area as hard as I could. And so that's when he kind of like, he's like, oh, I'm like, yes. Like, what's happening here? Are you trying to kidnap me? Am I being kidnapped? Like, is this what's happening right now? Hey, listen, I'm dramatic. I will put on a show. Nobody will get away with taking me. Everybody will know what's happening.
Right.
He left it. I started to holler stranger danger. Listen.
You could just scream too. I'm good for that, bitch. I'll fall out.
I tried to be calm, because mind you, I'm on the south side. I'm in Bronzeville. I don't want to do too much because.
And you said he was older.
He was an older man, because if he had been young, it'd been different, So I'm thinking,
like you grabbing my arm, like you trying to heal me up,
right? And I don't like that. I don't like it. To stop it. Like it's weird. And I'm like looking around in the store. I'm like, hey, nobody else saw it. And the lady behind me was like, yeah, sis, I got your back. I was recording it. No, don't record.
Can you help me?
How dare you record this?
I need help.
Talking about some, because if you had to grab them noodles and busted them upside his head.
What was Noodles gonna do? Child, you were supposed to grab
this could have been my crazy baby daddy that was coming from nowhere. I'm not saying that I have that, but I'm saying it could have been that.
It could have been anything.
Yeah, nobody tried to save me. It was a whole fool. I hate that. Stop touching people. And men, don't nobody like that.
You have to have permission. It's like getting your parents to sign off for the field trip.
Stop being weird.
But it's your girl. China K is joining in. She has some laughing emojis. Maybe that was the screen. Yeah, I'll do it real quick. Don't start with me. That'll mess around and be a real reaction. No dramatics. Okay. We got through the hated it. To love it. This past weekend, I participated in my first pop-up shop for the 10-year celebration of Flawless by Nicole. Very, very welcoming. And of course, Tia Chanel was out repping the brand with me. Y'all know she's the brand ambassador. She's one of my brand ambassadors, and her code is Tia Chanel. So if y'all want 15% off, make sure y'all use that to shop. Getting back to it though, the hospitality, the vibe, the look, just the ambiance of the entire event. It was definitely in celebration. Everyone supported one another. It was just a lot of love in the place. We were outside, and anyone that knows me, I'm not typically an outside girl. I'll be like,
yeah,
what an AC at?
Okay, all right, go home.
What a bottles at? I didn't need a blanket. I get cold quick, and then I get extremely hot. Like I go through a lot of things. Thank you, Tiffany. She said, yes, cuz, yeah. I just wanted to, I loved it because for it to have been my first pop-up, having my friends support and, just like we were able to kind of like shoot the bubbles. And let me tell y'all, so I was cooking out in the sun. And she texted me and I'm like, she was on her way. And I'm like, sis, please, I'm so thirsty. I was sitting there.
Oh my gosh, she had me call her about her being thirsty instead of just texting me. Hey, can you stop?
I needed her to hear the desperation. This is the thing. Typically, people get all offended, be like, get you a coffee, get you some juice. What? To be like I need you to help me. I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? T was like, then I'm like, hey, if you pass the Starbucks, you pass the Dunkin'. Everybody know I like my Starbucks, like my chai tea latte. She got that, and I was just like this. Friend, thank you so much. So no, this is the thing. That was my love. It was a whole experience. Even though we was out there, the sun was shining bright. Of course, it was a great day to try on sunglasses.
Absolutely.
All the ladies came to the table. You know what I'm saying? So
they were cute. Them women were beautiful.
First off, I think Nicole's mom, was that Nicole's mom?
Because they look just alike.
She took pictures in the Lovelies. If this is not her mom, I personally think it could be her sister. It's either her sister or like her aunt, and they like real close in age. Like she was fine. Okay. She came and took a picture in the Lovely. She actually bought my last pair before my restock. And I was like, she took a picture, y'all. It's on the pages. It's on the Lavish Looks by MzMetchi pages on Instagram. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I was just like this. This picture is captivating.
Yep.
These are my glasses. She is fire. Honey, the whole thing. So shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Flawless by Nicole. Make sure that you all check her out if you're in the Naperville area. Okay. I am going to tag her after the show is over.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations. One more time for the one time. I mean, I think the congratulations was flying around like confetti around there. Because this is the thing. 10 years, and I told her 10 years. These are things that as business owners we look up to, somebody that's been in the game, been successful. This is a woman of color in Naperville.
Check the demo. She is beautiful.
The whole family was beautiful. Her friends was beautiful. I'm like,
her friend,
y'all fine. Everybody was fine.
Yep.
And then we was all fine. Us all. Girl, was this one boutique. I was like, damn, I wish she sold plus size clothes.
Yeah.
I was sad about that. I'm like, I want me some puffy stuff too, sis.
I don't want anything puffy. But it was really cute. Shoulders. Oh, you talking about the dresses?
Yeah.
Them dresses were cute. Them dresses were cute.
What about your love it?
I gotta make sure I had a name right.
Oh my gosh, girl, what is it?
So I love that California Governor Gavin Newsom has decided to set up a task force to start the process of, guess what, child?
What?
Reparations for Black people, especially descendants of slaves. He is also taking a look at laws in his state that discriminate against people of color. He did a formal apology, y'all, and everything. And this is a white man. Mountain of Caucasus. That's where his ancestors came from. And he even knows that this is too much. Thank you, sir.
It just takes a little bit of talking and trying to understand.
I think he's gonna run for president, and if he does,
he has your vote.
He has my vote. I think that this may even be a political stunt, which I'm totally fine with. Hey, listen, work for my vote, baby. Look into the laws and find out what's wrong with it.
Right. Find them loopholes. Listen, I need that.
Because I am an avid voter, and I have been since I registered to vote. I was thirsty. I am a girl who has always loved Black history. Absolutely. And I know that I could never do with what some of my ancestors did. I'm not gonna face no hoses and stuff like that. I'm pissing somebody off, and I'm gonna die early in the story. It just is what it is. I got a mouth, and you can catch these hands. I love the Lord, but you can catch these hands. So,
bye, bye.
I'm just saying.
She crazy as hell.
I'm just saying. Like, make it all make sense, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, there's power to make things, equal, and
that's all I want is equity. Let me start where everybody else started.
The beginning.
Okay.
They're like, we gonna throw her into boop, boop, boop. See, that's a
Put
good
her
one.
in the trenches, see if she figure it out.
That's good. I think that's a good one. My last love it. Honestly, I feel like we always, with this particular segment, we talk about the things that's going on like around us, rather than the things that's going on with us. So my love it for this week is just, the growth for the Blueprint Media Company and everything, surrounded around that and MzMetchi. Anyone that knows me intricately knows that I just keep going. And sometimes I don't stop to smell the flowers. So That's what I'm doing for my love it this week. I'm gonna smell my own flowers. Just I had all of the things to do pop-ups. I could have probably done a lot in the summertime. COVID had things a little fearful of how to move and what to do. But each day that goes by, each week, each month, I'm making strides towards my goal. Like, y'all see me on here now. You see us on here now. It's only going to keep going up. And that's what I declare. And I feel like that reward, it comes with the work. So I'm going to keep working. But today, I just want to celebrate that. T, and I'll never be like, oh yeah, let me toot my own horn.
Even when you should.
Toot. I'm going to do it. Even like this Saturday, shout out to Two Official, shout out to Jasmine, everybody over in that camp. I'll be on the Fab 5 show. Just kind of talking about some of the latest things that are going on, things that are coming up. Just tune in. That's really to love it. You gotta take those moments and stop and just be like this. Hey, big shit popping, little shit popping. We're gonna give y'all just a little bit of music before we hop into tonight's What Would You Do?
Every time you do that, it'd be a stressful one.
Because that's how I feel. I'm like, this shit was a little stressful. I'm a little concerned. I like this song.
I like the beat.
Thank you. She said your brand is gonna go national. Your show will be syndicated. I speak affirmations for you over here. I say, Ashe. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, cuz I appreciate that. We gotta just keep taking this to the top. I'm telling you. They gonna see it. We gonna be on eBay. We gonna get what we need to go. Period. Yes, I speak that affirmation. Girl, I need to put that on the post-it. Up on my Mary Jane post-it.
You do need to write it down. For real.
I have it written down in my notebook. It's a full moon. Ooh. What do we know about him, Jamal? We know everything about him. He had one song he was singing in a restaurant, girl. He just busted out talking about like sex. Girl, I think I cut my hand on Sunday and don't know. Like, you know how you will feel something, but then you don't see it. I'm like, damn, I'm marked up on here. Like, I'm like, did I fall? Shit.
Not did I fall?
Yes, Jamal. This is a vibe though. This song is a whole vibe.
Oh.
Tiffany said gratitude and remember this is the year of the divine feminine. Okay. Julie no. For real. I just need to put them on paper. I'll write this first one. I have my little board that I can put stuff on, but I'm just afraid it'll be full of like post-its. I'll be like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right there. Wait, I got it. I'm gonna write it pretty too. Hey, Mama, what's up?
Oh, hey, Mommy. Hey, Nuggie.
Nuggie. Mom said I catch all his live streams of music. Share the link. He's on Instagram. Share the link.
I don't know who this is.
Name is Mark. Redolent. I've seen him for making his more outrageous songs. I'm pretty sure you come across the video at some point because he doesn't sound like that on his outrageous videos. That's a whole different vibe. Okay, you know what? T said that to write down this affirmation.
Yep.
My brand will be national next year. And I'm gonna write it down too. So I can't say I won't do it. Don't put off what you could do now for later.
It's true, girl. You good, because I never do it. And I always forget later.
If I showed y'all my book, my manager, she was looking at my book. She's, you're really, really organized. I'm like, girl, my mind is like the internet tab with like 15 tabs open.
I just don't.
Doing a little work and shit.
I like to be organized because it makes my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
But the organization part
Is it difficult?
causes me anxiety. The whole compartmentalizing.
When I'm at work, like, you know, doing my daytime stuff, really I interweave both, but I'll write down a list of stuff I'm doing like there, and then like I put my stuff at the side and like business stuff. So I kind of separate it into 3 things. And for every 2 or 3 tasks that I do for the work, since I'm actually there, I do a task for myself.
Okay, but then when do you write this down?
So I start preparing my to-do list for the following day, the day before. So the last 10, 15 minutes that I'm actually like, you know, working, I'll map out. So say if I wrote down something and it's still like in progress, I take it to the next day's list and squiggle it out. So I got like a whole system. You see a squiggly, that shit going to tomorrow. You see a straight line and it's a check mark, it's completed. And it took a long time for me to get organized like that. Like I was just like this. I was like, yeah, how am I supposed to do all this? I'm one person. Girl, I don't know. I can't do no seminar on it though. Because I'm like, it's me. I'm the one that's wacky.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, you done did it.
Yes, Whitney, sharing is caring. Tiffany put, write all of your intentions down and wait until the next full moon to speak affirmations over them. That's what T was just saying.
Tonight.
T said tonight is the full moon, y'all. So if y'all ready for this, what would you do? Are you ready? Ooh. Drop those businesses if you have not already. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do first. Do I want to build you guys up or tear it down? Lay it down, lay it down. You lay it down. Hey, Mama D is in the building. Mama D. Hey, girl. All right. Let's get into the foolishness. We've been seeing each other for some months now. He has 1 kid, like maybe 4 to 5 years old. We talked about him on the first date, and he brought him up a couple other times since then, like when he had him for the weekend. But he actually never talks about him otherwise, unless I specifically ask how he is, and even then I just get a vague, he's good kind of reply. Is that normal? If it was still the early stages when we were just talking or whatever you want to call it, I could understand. But we've been actively spending a lot of time with each other now. I'm not expecting him to bring up his child all the time or whatever, but it's my first time dating someone with a kid, so I don't know. What would you do? I don't know. I mean, it's a couple different things that's at play here, I think, in this situation. He may not feel as close to her at this time. He may not be into her like that to want to express anything, or he is not an active father. He is only active during the times that he may have his child. Okay, China K says stop asking. Yeah. I mean, what would I do? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. T, like, what would you do? You have a child. What? Like if you don't introduce someone or someone that you're talking to, okay, y'all been seeing each other for some months now, whatever the case is, you know, what are you pulling from this?
So I don't introduce everybody to my daughter. However, a person that I don't like could come up to me and say, "So how's Nugget?" And I would instantly have a million things to say
Correct.
about how she's doing because I'm so proud of the little human that I'm raising.
Right.
Not speaking from a mom point of view, just as a woman, something that I learned from my mistakes in dating before having Nugget, including with her father, is a man that is not geeked to talk to you about his son or is not talking about how he really don't have a whole lot of time to spend with you like all the time.
Yeah.
If there has never been a conversation about, nah, for real, my baby mama crazy, like here's the text messages or something like that, because men love to, paint us as crazy after they've made us that way.
Right. Like you ain't gave me shit in 2 years.
And
of course I'm talking about you at this point.
Cussing you out and
something
telling
bad to
you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not healed. Those kind of things. But like a man that doesn't spend a lot of time with his child, don't have no baby by him. I agree with China K. If you ain't got no kids, then this not your worry, baby. So that's it. But don't get pregnant. So don't have no kids and don't be serious like that.
Mama D said that person may not be the one. Tiffany said he doesn't think she may be the one for him or his child in the long run.
Or he's not in that kid's life because she's saying that they have spent significant time together. My thing is,
how can you do that in a child?
Months, like I honestly think that's a part of the reason why my whole dating thing is because I'm not taking Nugget around just anybody. And now you can't meet us at the park. And now we ain't meeting for no ice cream. But that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Growing and moving forward, if I meet somebody and I think he's a nice guy, I don't think it will cause any harm to meet in a public place, like a park where she can still be playing and stuff like that.
Right.
I can still be playing with her. No, you can't come to my house when my baby there. I don't know. I just have different sets of morals.
Right.
It just is.
Now your mom she said run.
Right, mom. Because my mama know. All right, so I'm gonna be real transparent. Here we go. When I met my child's father, he was not as active in his children's life as I felt like he should have been. So I was a pusher because that's who I am. I have been Mama T since 8th grade.
Right.
So I was a pusher. Hey, text her, you're beautiful. Be the first person to tell her that so that when some nappy head boy say it don't mean nothing to her. If you feel like she only call you when she wants something, call her. Or automatically send her something. You live out of state. You far from her. She miss you. She's going through this.
She's trying to identify with something at this point.
Absolutely. I even went and bought the child's mother something for Mother's Day because I couldn't understand why Mother's Day was coming up and you ain't even got a card and wrote your baby name on it.
You can't even get a cup of coffee. Shit, that's $5-10.
Like the least you could do is that, and she didn't put you on child support. Were the things that I was saying. And then when I realized now, gee, he ain't. This ain't it. I figured out Monday I didn't want him. Saturday was my date to break up with him. Wednesday I found out I was pregnant.
Oh shit.
So y'all,
ooh.
If you do not like the way he parents, if you think that this person is not mature enough to do that, if you would never leave your kid with them, hell, if you won't leave your dog with them. I mean, do not have children by him. You continue to get the D, but baby, be protected and you put it on and you buy them. Because they will try.
Get on some birth control pills, sis. They ain't close Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, like that ain't your man. He for the streets. All right.
This is the thing. I actually happen to think that it's a combination of him not being active and possibly, maybe him not wanting to have her around the child. This is the thing. What I think a lot of women forget sometimes. just as choosy as we are and particular as we are of who is allowed in our space, and then for those that have children, they are an extension of you.
Yeah.
So you have to govern who has access to both you and the child.
Right.
Men can be just as choosy as we are. I mean,
that's okay.
I definitely, like, I have male friends that have children. They like, we'll be randomly talking about somebody that they might be talking to. They, she ain't gonna meet my kid, and I'm just like this. But you was, and y'all, but she can't.
But I can respect that. But those are but good fathers are the kind that are always with their kids or always doing something for their kids. So it's like you can't can't really be super mad at the fact that you may not have met the child.
Right.
But you can definitely see what kind of a parent that he is. So
he a little lackadaisical.
If he never ever brings this child up, if every time you even ask about the child, he ain't even excited to show you a picture or something like that. Do you know how many people have seen a picture of my baby but have never met her in person and feel like they know her?
Right. Like Nugget.
Right. Like how many fake pretend aunties and cousins she got that she don't know?
I mean, the thing about it is that, I mean, everyone, for the most part, that I know that does have children, they brag on their kids
all
the time. It's just like, hey, they ate a bottle of ramen noodles by themselves, like whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they're excited to talk about their children. Even men, active fathers do exist. For those that think it's a myth, there are good black fathers. Like, when Father's Day would come up, I'm just like, you know what? These people gonna be on. It's gonna be these women that's gonna be trying to say, "Hey, I'm a father too," and all this other stuff. I'm like, let the men have their day. Some men are good fathers. If you are sitting there and you a father and you watching this, you like, damn, am I a good dad? Boss up. You can still do it. Every day that you and your child wake up,
it's never too late to just try.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to put Jamal's comment on here. Jamal, another great black father that I know. You know what I'm saying? He has a daughter. This is the thing. Black men have it tough being parents. Hell, parents have it tough being parents. But to be a father and you got a girl, child, because 2020, everything been going crazy. I would be afraid. Like, are you afraid sometimes as a parent with what the hell is going on?
Absolutely. I'm always nervous at what's gonna happen when she actually does start school.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen when like real school, because my baby been in school for a long time, honey. She go to King's Cuddy. A real daycare baby. But they teach us stuff. My baby know her colors and how to count very well. ABCs, 1, 2, 3, everything. But I'm just saying, like, when she goes to, like, I don't want her to go to public school. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. That's why I'm pushing so hard to get myself where I need to be, to get to Georgia where private is a little easier, and I can get her in a black private. You know what I'm saying?
You know that one with the guy that's the principal down there? I'm gonna share it with you. He's the mom.
Yeah, like those are the things that I'm pushing for my child. Like I just feel like she just deserves better. So I do better. We're different. I feel like that my generation of parents, those of us that saw the things that our parents tried to do and may not have quite made it.
Yeah, we're gonna take it full force.
Like we're gonna push it a little far. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some of us in my generation that ain't quite got it. Still a little weird.
Right.
But those of us that have it, it's like I gotta, kind of thing. But it is definitely scary, especially with politics.
And look, Jamal, he said, black man raising a black girl to a woman is hard. And he said that he has to thank his wife Whitney for a lot of the things when it comes to my daughter. It takes a village. They have that in the comments too.
That's beautiful.
And it really does,
That's beautiful.
And to know them, personally, first off, blending families can be difficult. I mean, even, I'm a little bit older, but, now I'm in a blended family, and like, my stepmother, I'm just like, I'm like, I love you. I love everything.
Oh, no, I gave my stepmother hell when we met. I was 6. I'll never forget. I gave her hell.
Yeah.
Because I just did not like her at the time.
It's a lot.
Now I love my stepmother now. Like it's completely different. And I loved her soon after.
Right.
I gave her hell.
And that's the thing. It's just like when you blend it together, especially when there's children involved and you're in a relationship, like, you have to love them as a package.
Oof.
I'm married and we don't have children yet, but if I were single and I was dating a guy, I think that with this particular, what would you do? I think, if he is, I don't want to immediately jump to discrediting him as a father. I don't want that to be the first assumption, but someone that's not mentioning this, I'm like, we went to football, we did this, or we went and got some ice cream and stuff. Like I want to hear those things, because if I'm dating you, your child is again an extension of you. I have to get to know them too, even if they're not, trying to meet right away. At least be familiar. So when you do meet them, it's like, oh, you play soccer, you do this or whatever. I don't know. I couldn't.
And I think that it does a disservice to her, because when she does meet the kids, she don't know nothing about the kids. So what we gonna talk about? We just sitting here looking dumb.
Right.
Like,
that's true.
I don't know.
The package is so important. Yes, it is. Hey,
I was a hard package for my mama and my daddy. I gave my daddy hell. My daddy Chuck, the one that I run TMI with.
Yeah.
I gave him hell. Hell, I pulled a knife on him.
Man.
My mama kept saying stop. They was playing, and I ain't never liked nobody playing. Let me tell you something. I quit school because of recess. Don't play with me. I didn't like my mama. I didn't like my mama continuously saying stop, and nobody stopping. What are y'all doing in here?
Child, y'all. It's something in her. I think she put something in
her
drink. She put something in her drink.
What are y'all doing here? I mean, I was like 14 at the time, traumatized kids.
Girl, but you will not be pulling the knife out on nobody.
Listen, I am my mother's keeper. But you know what he did, though?
Whitney said tea been delivered.
I have. Y'all don't even know. I came a long way. For real. Like, it's been rough. However, I was my mama's keeper. I didn't play that. So anytime something was weird,
he's not even giving this girl on this. What would you do? He ain't. The child can't even protect him. He's like, girl, you don't exist.
You don't exist.
Wait. What Evelyn Lozada say? You are
You are a non-factor, baby. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Are you, girl? When she said that, I was like this. I'm like, oh, she's trying to fight.
But I'm just saying, it's just weird. It's even men that I ain't dating talk to me about their kids when we talk.
Little man, you know
what I thought was real good. Yeah, what I have bought this coat for. He look good in this coat.
She wouldn't let me bring him the coat though.
Right, I was mad about that, so I just sat
He grew out of it now. Be like, damn. So it's been about 1 to 2 months since you, because if they grew out of it, that means.
And now it don't take that long to grow out now. Listen,
be like,
you talking to a mama whose daughter is flooding right now because of all the pants that I bought her recently. Even
keep the tag. Keep the tag.
Now when you go to
right. I'm trying to
put them pants on. I'm gonna put these socks on you. You 3. Don't nobody know you flooding.
I'm trying to slide over there.
You hear me?
Let me get my clothes from work now. I don't care. I'm like, shit, it's a little asymmetrical.
I done got some of my little cardigans and stuff. I mean, it be a little tight in the arm.
Don't look too hard. It's a little long on this side.
But that's okay. Mind your business. Because mind your business. It look good on me.
Whitney said, hold on. She said, okay, tuck them in boots and get long socks.
You hear me? Because my baby got these long. I bought so many long socks. And she got high top gym shoes. My baby tall. She don't look 3. She just skinny.
She gotta get leggings.
This little girl.
She need thermal leggings. Y'all better check out Fashion Nova's kids section. I'm just joking.
Girl.
I was looking at this stuff. I said, when they finna go track the kids up at B-Line? Shit. Have y'all seen the Fashion Fashion Nova Kids collection,
Oh
y'all.
my God.
It looked like Drea,
Michelle.
Michelle, and Kim Kardashian and all of them miniaturized themselves.
I
Put the clothes on.
can't.
I was like, what the hell?
I can't. Grown ass kids look like they pay
She
bills.
like,
right. The pose is even talking about some. Girl, if you don't put your, let me tell you something.
put your hand down.
Get your hands off
Somebody
your
hand her
imagination.
down. She needs some animal crackers. She growing up too fast. Give her some cookies. Give her some real snacks.
She needs some milk.
Give her a blanket. Give her a binky shit. Okay.
No.
Oh, child. Okay, we're going to get into this before we go into our second. What would you do? Sorry. I ain't mean to laugh, but.
It's funny though.
Young nigga from the south side. Still open your mouth wide.
Brittany said, Fashion Nova Kids is crazy from Selena to them Kardashians. She said, I got the same outfit as one of them kids. Exactly.
No.
I'm like this. I'm not gonna sequence and bedazzle my child out like this. Like, what?
And what you so shiny for? You trying to glow in the dark? Listen, I have all these isms so ready for when Nugget get older and she try to like treat me like I never was a teenager. It's gonna be lit.
Right.
She gonna be like, I can't stand mama. But you won't be dressed like no little toddler either.
You know, my mom, I've always been a bigger girl in my life. So my mom would always be like this. Like if I tried to come with a shirt that was tight and pants that was tight too, she like this.
Pick one.
She's like, I think we should make a choice of which piece of fitted clothing we gonna wear today. She was always so nice about it. She's like, you know what? Why don't we do this flowy top?
Not passion. Where you going? Back in your room. Put something else on.
We would talk through it.
No, my mom put something else on, and that's it. And then
how she gonna try to dampen my memory more, Mom?
Absolutely hate like my outfit, and then I will come home. One of clothes.
She took all your
clothes. But the next day we would go shopping, so I would be able to get more clothes. But
right.
She like a size up. Thank you.
Oh shit!
But my mama was good at shopping for me without me. She would be able to get my shit without me. She will always get the best stuff. I had all the premium baby fat outfits. I had baby fat
not the baby
socks, shoes, drawers, shirts, pants.
Yeah, moms are definitely great shoppers. They know what they're doing. Yeah. And you know, it's so crazy. It's like it's October. So this is going into the month, like the anniversary month for my mom. So this is what is it, 2020? Yes. It's coming up. It's a long time. So I you know, of course, you know, you be sad when it first come up.
All right.
But I have chosen every day for October. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna find something to be happy about. We're gonna relive a good memory. That's how we can remember our loved ones. And it be the holidays, you know, it get a little crazy around these times. But I feel like I be grinding my ass off the last quarter of the year because I'm like, I can't sit in my grief. Turn pain into power.
Pain into power. Yeah, I you know, I have my moment. It's for my grandmother mostly and my, you know, my aunt, great grandparents. Those are the people that as a mother now, I miss the most.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I have my little moments and I do my little cry or whatever it is I need to do.
You gotta allow that to happen.
I may do something in honor of them, like whenever I really, really miss my aunt, I'll make ground beef tacos, which I don't eat ground beef. But I'll make ground beef tacos and I'll try to make them as close to the way that I would have them with her as possible. And I'll take that as a sign to try to be kind. Because that's something that
something that she was. Yeah. You have to do it. Definitely cooking for me. My mom loved to cook. We had all of the holidays and stuff at our house, so it was definitely that'd be my happy place too. It's just like cooking, feeling good, having a nice cocktail. Like,
Then I challenge you to do that when you feel your moment, as opposed to throwing yourself into work, because you do your thing, and
well,
I know that.
I do reserve that time.
But I think that, when you feel like you may be having a moment, do something to honor the person that you're having that moment about.
I turned on some Tina Marie Square Biz. That was one of my mom's favorite songs.
That's a hit, first of all.
Who's that? Dancing with the ladies. I'm like, yes! Like,
she hit it.
Like, everybody. I'm like, somebody give me a Truly out the refrigerator.
Not Truly.
Okay, we got to do this second. What would you do? Because we got Tea with the Tea coming up, y'all. The time is winding down. Lord Jesus. All right.
Fast.
Okay. What would you do? Part 2. My husband cheated on me twice this year. One of the women he was fooling around with before we even met. I took him back twice. I finally got the courage to leave. Our relationship hasn't been the same since he first started cheating. I used to trust him 100%, and I thought that I had one of the good ones. I'm now 4 weeks pregnant and considering abortion, as I won't have any support from him or my family, as they want me to raise the baby as Muslim, and I don't want to. My husband is from another country and can't move back to America with me due to there being a travel ban currently. I'm 34 years old and very much so want to have a baby, as after 35 will be difficult. I have only one functioning fallopian tube left. However, I don't want to be a single mother. On top of that, I only have a high school diploma, which means taking care of a baby will be a financial burden for me. I thought about adoption, but I don't know if I'll be able to go through with giving my child up. Abortion seems to be the best choice, but I'm Catholic and abortion is against the church. As much as I want this baby, I know keeping it would be selfish. I'd be subjecting this child to fatherlessness and poverty, something that I didn't have to deal with because I grew up with 2 working parents in my family. I'm just so emotionally broken. Marriage is trouble, and I now have to make a decision about my baby. If you were in my shoes, what would you do? Shit. I would have a drink if I wasn't pregnant. If I was in her shoes, shit, I'd have a cocktail. How he cheating overseas? I'd have to go fly over there with his ass.
Girl, he overseas.
Right. I can't give y'all my answer. It's too true.
Well, then you know not to ask me, because I'm always 10 times worse than you. Listen, chop chop. Sorry.
Okay, you said it.
Look,
sis,
don't be no fool.
Sis, you can get you some American.
Listen, things can happen for you. I understand you only have one fallopian tube left. That's understandable, but it is nothing worse than deciding to go full term with a baby you regret. And then it's a lot. It's a lot. So make a decision that you feel like is best for you.
The part that got me, I'd be subjecting this child to fatherlessness and poverty. That was sad to read that. It's sad, T. It is sad. It is
sad, but you're not subjecting the child to fatherlessness and poverty.
This is the thing, T.
Men love being stepdaddies. They love being stepdaddies a lot of times more than they love being real daddies. Stop it. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself.
There are
not
people that like to be stepdaddies more than that. Be like, damn, you don't even father your own original children.
Like, everybody just calm down.
What happened to your 3-piece that you have? What's going on with that?
What's wrong
with
you?
Understand? Help me, help you, help me. I would have to have a moment to repent. I'm not Catholic, but I'm just like, this is the thing. When you're having unprotected sex, you know the risk and things that are involved in that. I would imagine that she would have been having unprotected sex with her husband, because you lock it down because you just like this,
I was just gonna say, because who's that baby's father? Then, how long he been overseas? So if you 4 weeks, okay, so let's do some math. If you 4 weeks. How long he been out of town? It's been a long travel ban. So
girl, what he get up pregnant?
And then when did you get divorced?
Did she go travel to him? You get what I'm saying? Like, because if she's saying it's a travel ban, he can't come over here. They probably stop the visa process or some shit. I don't know. Talk to somebody on, to do travel stuff, whatever.
This is dumb. No.
Go start. Go get your get out of jail free card.
Get your get out of jail free card.
If you want to know what I would do,
there is other things that you can do. If you that worried about it, about having future kids, you can have a sit down conversation with yourself and say, hey, I'm gonna choose to be a little more healthy so I can try to be a little more fertile, and then I'll go from there. I totally understand the scare that comes with, what if I can never get pregnant again and all that kind of stuff. But girl, this is sad. You already got in your mind you're gonna be impoverished. Like, what is wrong? Like, oh my God. This is like a feed the children.
This shit reminded me of I'm gonna get the name of the book. I have to ask my professor, but it was when we were doing Irish literature in school. That was when I had to do it in order to get. I was going to school to teach English at the time. I have shared this with y'all, and we read it, and it was just, it's about this family. I mean, goddamn, they just had so much disparity. Like, I've never cried reading a book like that. Like, I was just like this. I'm like, did nobody help them get on their feet? Like, what the hell is going on? This is what this reminds me of. It's hard because she doesn't have any support, but this is the thing. I would encourage you that if you choose to terminate this pregnancy, to delve deeper into the things that you need, what gives your life meaning. What do the next steps look like? What is the next person that comes into your life? What red flags are we looking for? What things are we staying away from that we recognize doesn't walk hand in hand with our purpose and what it is that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that yes, Irish literature, Whitney, it was actually not bad. It was better than other things that I've taken in school. But yeah, as far as with this, I would, before actually going to get the procedure, you choose to terminate it, because that would probably be my choice. I would go and talk to your lady doctor. You should have one at this point. You're 34 years old and you're having sex. You need to be going to the doctor to visit your doctor.
Right.
But I would go and at least sit down and have a discussion of, this is my circumstance. I'm looking to start over, even though I'm only down to one fallopian tube. What are some things that I could do to work towards that? I mean, T touched on it as far as living healthy or doing whatever. I think that if you can have an actual plan and talk to your healthcare provider. I mean, how many of us, you get the stuff taken out your check every 2 weeks for your healthcare? Go and use it.
Because she said that she don't make no money, don't she? So she probably don't even
visit
have
Planned Parenthood before they try to close the shit up.
Absolutely, visit them. Talk to. I know one of your friends that had an abortion. I mean, what rhymes with smushmortion? I don't know. I feel like maybe we shouldn't say it, but it's just like, talk to one of them and like see what they say. See how they felt afterwards. Do some research. Don't delve too deep though.
Right.
Because it's gonna do nothing but scare you. But like, make a decision. Like, if you feel like there's nothing you can do to give this child the life that they deserve
at this point,
then you've made a mistake. So you need to go ahead and rectify it. However, if you decide to have the baby, understand that you're dealing with your decision for the rest of your life. You cannot go back on that. Now you are somebody's mommy forever. There's nothing you can ever do that you'll never have an off day, even if he or she is not with you.
Yeah.
This is your real life.
And we don't want to see you on the news bending went loco because you done lost your mind and you got these different things going on. And that's why I feel
drove the kids to the lake and everything. You don't do that.
I don't want to see you as a Lifetime movie, sis. So this is
because it sounds like the beginning of a really good one.
I can see
2 hour long.
I can see the scene over there in France somewhere, like he over there having croissants with a whole nother bitch. You pregnant
and ugly at home, poor. Listen. Have you thought about maybe going to like an online school? Hell, CNA is only 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
I mean, there are.
I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm really not trying to be funny. I'm honestly being
No.
Like, make a decision. Do something better. If you feel like that you ain't shit.
This situation isn't good. He cheated on you, and you seem to be torn down a little bit emotionally.
Yeah,
and
you think that
you should download the TheSlipout app.
Yeah.
Even though you are not, it's not a hitting. This is the thing. The violence that goes against you, it don't just have to be pow pow. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it can go a lot deeper than that. So you really need someone that is trained that can kind of help you maneuver in this situation and kind of help you with some resources. Because I mean, I would imagine
I was just about to say, and you have resources. So if you did decide to carry this baby full term, you're gonna get great insurance your whole pregnancy. They're gonna offer you so much stuff. The other thing is, hell, don't tell your family that you're not gonna raise the baby Catholic and get all your stuff. Then when the baby come out, I mean not Catholic, Muslim. Then when the baby come out, be like, you done had a baby shower. You done got you some clothes. You done got you.
They probably got you a push gift if they really rock with you like that.
Right, and let them people fall in love with that baby and then be like, hey, and move on.
We're not
It'll
doing
be all right. Child, I do whatever I want to do.
I don't know. I mean,
and my support system is my everything in real life. But I do whatever I want to do because I had that baby and you already love her. So now what?
It does sound lifetime with it. Well, I think we're gonna move on. That's my honest advice. And I mean, if anybody is on here, I would hope that you are not on here and you are not offended by us speaking about abortion. At the end of the day, and this is my stand. Mm-hmm. My body, my choice. And that's the extent of it. And if you disagree, that's okay.
Do it quietly. Remember when we was talking about the racists in the box?
Do it in your box.
Do it in the box.
This is your box.
To yourself.
If you want to be a bigot, you want to be racist, you want to be sexist, you want to be whatever the hell you want to be, do it in private.
About my uterus? Absolutely. Do it quietly.
Please. You feel like, oh yeah, you don't want to take birth control, but you don't want me to take the shit neither. What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me.
Put it together.
Eric Benet, he came out and said that basically men should be the one that should take the birth control.
And yeah, he sure did.
I was like, well, take that. He sure did. I bet you they wouldn't remember. Moving on. Now it's time for Tea with Tia Chanel, everybody.
Guys, welcome to me. So, I don't know. Okay, let me go ahead and start with my apology.
Why are you apologizing?
I want to apologize to y'all for bringing more attention to the foolishness that is Tory Lanez last week. I am sorry that I told y'all about him supposed to come out with something to tell us about what was going on because listen, the whole thing was real ghetto. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I honestly thought the fool was gonna go live and make some sense out of everything, but instead he chose to be a definition of the lady man. I really need to go back on that blog and make him the primary picture so y'all can know what I'm talking about even better. Because baby, he had his slip was showing. And he just kept walking, like nothing happened. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Because I try not to, bring y'all no foolishness. I try to bring y'all something that's really
that announcement made it seem like that he was about to come and say something. So I don't think you was wrong. I think he got on there like he was actually about to talk.
Child, he said a lot of words but didn't say nothing. You're not gonna look me in my face and tell me she don't person saying she got shot. And I seen her feet. And then I saw that she was in surgery twice for both feet. So
where's her friend?
And then her friends stopped following each other recently on social media. That could not have anything to do with the whole shooting thing. That could just be that her friend might not want to talk about that evening. Mm-hmm. It could be anything. I don't think that she's lying because I saw pictures of her foot. And I saw her foot bleeding when she got out the car from the helicopter that was hovering over the vehicle where there were gunshots heard. So something happened, child, and then you don't tell me somebody turned around. So how they know who shot them? Fool, the one that had the gun when I turned around. How about it?
Right.
I'm not even gonna get into that. Let's move right along. I apologize, y'all. That's where I was.
Whitney drinking water tonight. I asked them what they drinking tonight. Drink your water, please.
Right. All that good alkaline water, baby. So Kris Jenner. I try not to keep the old Kardashians, as I call them, in my business. However, she's been sued for sexual harassment by her ex-bodyguard. And yes, you guessed it, he was a black man. I don't know what's wrong with them. I really feel like going to the Kardashian them house is like going to Rose house from Get Out, and then like you go in and they hook the men up. They hook the men up to like machines and like milk them and stuff like that. Yeah. And then they had the babies and stuff like that. I think the only person that ever made it out alive is probably Tristan Thompson, because he like, I'm gonna give you this baby, but I'm gonna smash who I'm gonna smash.
I'm gonna come back and give you this D too.
And you're gonna accept it. Now you're gonna lose some weight and you're gonna look like a woman sometimes.
That biker D.
Right, and then they take the women and then they drug them, put something in like they juice or something like that. They go to sleep and wake up and they whole ass just gone.
Finish with the tea.
Wake up, go to sleep, dark skin, wake up, real light skin, and they got some kind of new tan and lotion, and it's the new Jenna cosmetic line or something like that. I feel like that's what they do over there.
You feel like they using them as guinea pigs?
I'm telling you, they just. I'm telling you, they.
I was like this. Wait, I'm like, am I gathering this appropriately?
Yes, they're in tubes. I'm telling you, it's a Jordan Peele movie waiting to happen.
Anyway, don't pull my skin off, please.
I think that's what they're doing. So Kris is 64 years old, which is why I think that we need to call her by her. Is it Christina? Is that her name? Because you don't call no older woman of her age no Kris. That is not, you don't call her no nickname.
She is 33 in her mind. And she said you better stop.
Child.
Trying to call her Miss Jenner.
The bodyguard says she erased it. She provided a hostile work environment, and she was given a whole bunch of unwanted and unwelcome sexual advances.
No!
Honey. Listen.
T. Are you serious?
Listen.
She seemed like a little bit of a prude. I wouldn't have taken her.
No, she don't.
Well, she with that young lady, but I mean, they young lady.
She dated.
They turned out.
Don't you remember when she was dating?
Don't say Bruce Jenner.
No, because Bruce is not that woman's name. Caitlyn. She was with Caitlyn.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, you was with that woman all them years.
Is that what you said?
You a freak. I believe you. It was cracking in there. That's why they were so happy for so long.
I didn't even know that he was like.
Yeah, now you knew when you was in there being weird. When it got dark in there, it was weird. I know it was, because it looked like they weird together.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
So I was driving yesterday and I was just listening to the radio and I got a little tea and I was just thinking how much I miss the good old days when, we were like terrified of like herpes and sexually transmitted diseases. Like if we found out somebody at school, if it was like a rumor about, somebody at school having like anything.
Like please don't get no cold sore.
We ran with it. You got herpes. Ain't nobody messing with you. I said that to say Usher just introduced his new daughter into the world, baby. After we know he had him a little situation with Big Mama, baby, and then tried to lie about it. But we seen you acting like you was having sex with her on stage.
No question.
But you know what I mean? But you know what though? I knew he had a new bill coming because every time he finna get a divorce, somebody finna sue him or he finna have a baby, he come out with bangers.
Right.
Nothing
Right.
but
Nothing
bangers.
is not banging at this point.
I mean, even his features be everything. I knew something was happening. But
like,
yeah.
did you just bring Young Jeezy out of retirement? Oh,
You hear me?
Okay.
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
You know, I appreciate you. But yeah, he has a new baby girl. Congratulations to him. And even Yaya Mayweather, ain't she with NBA YoungBoy? You know, she's having a baby by him too, even though she see how he is with his other baby mama. Didn't she try to stab her? You know, people don't care about your past, baby. So I said that to say, be true, be honest.
Be true to yourself.
You know, be true to yourself. Tell people how you feeling and what's going on in your life. Might as well tell them you got herpes. Apparently they don't care. You know?
They like this. So we gonna wait until your outbreak is done. Okay, bet. All right.
Yeah, and they gonna do it wrong too. I mean, juice is flowing out. It's gross.
It is. I mean, I don't know. You know what? You know what would be a good idea? What if we made a dating app specifically for people that are afflicted by incurable?
I think that would be a safe place for them to go.
Right.
Don't come over here with that. I don't want to be bothered with it. It's scary to me.
Where my tech people at? Is Jamal still on here? Right. Whitney, get Jamal.
Right.
We need him to build us an app.
1 in 3 people have herpes, so I just think that it would be a lot of people on that. It would be cracking.
Just don't waste my time.
Yeah, they ain't gotta waste no time because everybody know what's going on. You got some kind of affliction. And if I was you, I put a little glove.
A glove.
Put a little glove on yourself.
Get you some velvet ones, baby.
You know,
suede.
Fiddle your fiddle. You know,
Cashmere.
It's nasty. Okay. Listen. Wendy Williams done pissed Nene off again. They ain't gonna be friends no more.
She is not a good friend.
She had an interview with Andy Cohen. And they was talking about Nene not being on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she basically said, Nene and her whole family is boring. Don't nobody want to watch that. Don't give her no spinoff. Listen, she need to stay on the Housewives and promote her stuff because that's the only way she gonna get some money. But I mean, she ain't broke though, so you know, cheers. Nene, she got that girl to crackhead.
She went straight Judge Mathis. She like crackhead.
I know a crackhead when I see one. We knew that she was a crackhead. Anyway, she told her you need to find a way to drain them enormous legs and ankles. She did a whole video, girl. What?
Nene did?
Yes. Hilarious.
Oh, I didn't see that part now.
Oh, okay, I'll send it to you. But yeah, so she did a whole video.
That's ghetto as hell. Yeah. Nene cashes Trump's checks. That's what
So with all of that going on, Medina Milano. Now I don't know her outside of the fact that she has had a couple of appearances on Growing Up Hip Hop in New York, and she's too old to be one of the kids, but she don't have no kids. So I'm not understanding why she on there. Maybe it's her nieces and nephews. I think she's like Kid Capri's sister or something. But baby, you didn't grow up hip hop. You was already there when it started, boo. You're 75 years old, okay? With a lot of Botox.
Hey,
but she cute though. She look good with her injections and stuff like that. Really, she does.
Child, no, you didn't.
She be her lips is always pucker. You hear me? Wanda ain't got nothing on her. Anyway, child. So she makes this live video talking real gangster and real hood, real New Jersey-ish. Is it New Jersey? Where is like the mobsters and stuff in the New York area of crime?
Everywhere.
Staten Island-ish, I think it is. But she was like, you know, it was like mob wife. She everywhere. But
bottoms up. We only got a little while left.
So anyway, she's talking to the people and she's telling them that Nene let French Montana fiddle her fiddle. Now you know Nene is married to good old Greg Leaks and ain't never cheated on him and has never done him wrong.
Nobody can equal me. Ooh.
Nene so goofy. She posted a picture looking at her purse talking about some trying to find the cat that I supposedly let somebody snatch. That's all she said to Medina. I don't think she want that smoke with Medina. Anyway, if you want to follow me and get more information on the tea, baby, you can add me as a friend on Facebook at Tia Chanel, or you can also like my business page, which is Tea with Tia Chanel. You can look me up on all social media networks as Tia Chanel. I am Tia Chanel everywhere. Okay, YouTube, Instagram. I got 2 pages on Instagram.
Yes.
Tia _2 Chanel. T with underscore.
Only select people get chosen for that.
Yeah, because I don't let everybody follow me. No, whatever. I post a lot of pictures of my baby.
So y'all see it here at the bottom. Y'all make sure that y'all following her.
Absolutely. The blog is Tia Chanel Speaks at WordPress.com. And this blog is already live. And I will be sharing the link on Facebook. Thank y'all.
It's been real, baby. I want to put on a whole lot of choppers, but I'm not.
Whole lot of choppers?
That's the song.
I want less choppers. Oh.
That's the song. That's the song that you like.
Is it? Are you sure?
That's the look, she wanna ride it. So get outside.
Okay, do that then, because I like that.
This chick making me feel erotic. I don't care if y'all hear this. This is my jam. It's the lavish look of the night, y'all. Let's just wanna ride it. Oh. These are the pinkies, y'all. This one was a winner at the event on Sunday. T has on the brown Posh Girls. All of those are still available, y'all. I'm thinking about doing a little sale. You know, because people act like they can't wear sunglasses when it's cold outside. But y'all won't do it for the 10 though. I think I'm gonna get them that vendor special. What you think? So y'all make sure y'all get into this look. Make sure you're following Lavish Looks by MzMetchi on all platforms. Lavish Looks by MzMetchi on Instagram. Lavish Looks by MzMetchi spaced out, and you can shop at MzMetchi.com/shop. Tia Chanel is getting y'all 15% off. Y'all can also use Lavish Jazz. That is our other brand ambassador. She was gone for a minute, but now she's back with the good jump off. So we're gonna be releasing her pictures tomorrow, and make sure that y'all are following them and get your 15% off. Okay, and if I throw a sale on top of that, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Gotta move fast. You know, I got a full clip. I ain't got a little thing. Hey. Hey. I don't know. Girl, me either. She said, I don't know why people think they can't wear glasses in the wintertime. It's dumb. Don't you know you have to protect your skin and your eyes? UV rays don't give a damn if the clouds is outside, y'all. Shop Lavish Looks. Now I'm trying to protect you. Your mama said she want the ones you got.
Alright, I'm gonna get these for you. I got you.
Selena said, she said, not me, I be fly. Girl, you better be fly in the wintertime. When I tell you, oh my goodness, I cannot wait. The winter collection. Okay,
I can't wait to see it. Cause I like your glasses. Cause I got a baby and she likes to play in glasses.
Yeah, you need something that's for tough.
That's broke.
You need something that's for tough, baby.
Now all of my sunglasses have been broke since December 18th, 2017. But none of the ones that I've gotten from you have broken. They might have little baby fingerprints on them.
That's okay. These are my absolute favorite. This one is actually, I have some pieces that are able to float between the seasons.
Yeah.
So look at her in brown and purple will be back and be along with the winter collection. the superstars. This one for me, I can't wait to put on my pea coat that's got the chains and shit on it with these. You know, I mean, you got a style and profile. Like style don't stop because it's cold outside. Put you on some stockings, get you some long johns, if that's how you really get down.
Do your thing
and do your thing. Lavish looks, we going all year. You know, I thought I had a question. I was like, you know what? Should I just shut down operations, just try to move it and everything? But I know I love a good pair of glasses.
We all do.
Cause the snow get bright too. Snow get brighter than the sun sometimes if you catch it on the right day. You ever go outside and it just be gloomy and gray, and then that white, it's like it just hits you.
It hurts
like,
your eyes.
Damn.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Make sure that you all do that. And then with Royalty Massages, she just checked in and she said she'd be fly. I want to put her back on the screen. Talina, if you are still on here, please drop the information. We still have that promo code, MzMetchi 10. It's 10 or 15. Girl, tell me which one it is. Shit, I got so many codes, y'all. No. Talina's gonna drop that information, or we'll have that on there for you all. Make sure that you all go get her services. Like, I had a bee sting, baby. I had a massage on me.
Talina, I'm actually gonna be hitting you up to see if I can do something next weekend. Not this weekend coming, but the following weekend. If I can try to do something on that Sunday.
I'm just looking for someone to drink wine and go have bee stings with me with royalty massages.
I told you that I would do it. You just heard me say that next Sunday.
I already have my appointment set. You have to get with her. She's booked and busy.
I understand that.
She's gonna come with me one day after work, and we're gonna get our.
Okay. You know what? Okay.
I'm gonna show you the 2 dates.
Okay.
And we're gonna drink our wine. And she have good wine there. It's good wine.
Okay, girl.
Tonight's topic. Did y'all see the abomination that happened the other night with the debate? Let's talk about it tonight. We don't have much time with each other this evening. Royalty Massage say she got y'all. Girl, type it in. Type in a code. Type in all of that stuff. Help me out, please. I love you. Y'all, that debate was a hot mess.
A whole fool. If I've ever seen one.
I was talking to my stepmother. We were having a really good conversation. And you know how you are in tune to whatever you're talking about, but you can hear, like, it's some foolishness going on. I could not believe it.
That's how it be.
You know, I felt like, we kind of know Donald Trump's antics and the things. I was just like, can you give him a chance to talk? Like,
would you just
shut up?
You sound. Be
quiet.
I was like, shh. You sound real stupid right now.
I was like, you know how you be watching TV and you do it like this. You like, oh, stop.
Right, be quiet.
It was just, for me, it was a little bit too much. I'm not excited for the next one. You know, typically I'd be like, yeah, let's watch the debate to see what they're talking about. These are the people that y'all elect. Y'all need to, even if it's in your own personal town. Like, my husband just sent me an article about like even the crisis that's going on. You know, y'all, it's not a secret. You know, I'm in UP, but they got water problems that they need to fix. And the topic, or the title of the article was, it would be fixed if we were an affluent white community. And I was just like, ooh. I was like, yeah, let me read this. This cut deep. I'm like, we need to see it. And it's just like, so, make sure that, like, I know that there's a lot of people that are like, I'm not voting for the president. I'm not voting for anything. Okay. And this is the thing. I am done at this point. We're 30-something days out, if that. We're done trying to persuade you to do things that you've already said that you're not going to do. Okay, great. So if that's what you want to ride with, although it wouldn't be my decision, we got to support you in whatever you're going to do. But at least get your ass to the poll and vote for the people that are within your local government. Make yourself very, very familiar with the people that are running in your area. What I will say, although University Park has faltered with the water crisis, this is something that's going to take a very long time to remedy. I can, I like to give people, hey, you got to give them a little bit of flowers and throw a little dirt. So here we go.
Right.
I received a packet, and every candidate that is running in our area for the local elections that are going to be going on that we're voting on in November, I received information on every single candidate. It was like a bag. At first, I was like, who is hanging shit on my door? I don't like it. I don't want it.
I don't like it either.
I don't want it. Leave me alone. But they every candidate that was running to, and there was information on them and how you could find them and how you could read about what they have going on, their bullet points.
That's dope.
I thought that it was really good. So, while some towns, no town is perfect.
Right.
And we're in a smaller town. It's more of a rural community. So I say all of that, like, inform yourself. Even though the debate was crazy, you kind of need to be informed. Because, baby, when he called out and told the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by, child,
I had enough.
I was like, I don't think y'all know what he done did. T?
So Proud Boys, that was crazy. Here
All of it crazy as hell.
Here's what blew me. That man brought up Joe Biden's dead son.
That was very important.
Because at one point he was a crackhead. Listen. White crackhead is a little different than your average crackhead. A lot of times they realize this is too much like being black, and so they go and they get treatment. And they ain't never no crackhead no more.
Right. I went to
They don't relapse. Their parents are different, especially if they're like political parents, and it's like, oh, I will kill you before you mess up my legacy. You better get yourself together.
Get it straight.
That man went and got his life together and dedicated himself to the community. Now, do I think that it was any of our communities? Probably not. But he did what he had to do.
Shit, pick a community.
He made a decision to not do that anymore and became a better person. It's a double violation to say something about somebody's child. First of all, I jump over tables about Nugget, and I only been knowing her 2 years, coming up on 3.
Gee, I ain't even got kids, but I don't like nobody speaking over my uterus and stuff. So I'd be like, you better
watch your mouth. Like, watch your mouth.
You better back up off my womb, sis.
What they say?
Back up.
Watch your conduct. And the fact that Joe didn't, go ahead and make it a real basketball wives dinner, because that ain't nothing but
baby, that's throw a drink word.
That
is slap you in your face, grab your hair like Monique did, Candace on the Housewives of Potomac, and not let your shit go.
Why would you bring up my son that's dead that had a drug issue?
Right, and your kids over here looking like some shit off Gumby. Do you remember?
Are you kidding me?
Do you remember Gumby?
Because my thing is, he could have just been like, well, he may have been a crackhead, but he ain't been grabbing no pussies lately. Cause you're a whole rapist.
This is the thing. Like, I was torn during the debate as far as with Joe Biden. I felt like, is it very presidential to keep your composure? Absolutely. But and T, you know that I've talked to you about this before. Some of us have some regression issues, meaning that Joe Biden probably didn't get mad as hell until after he had already composed himself. Like, people that have those type of issues, like, and I can speak for people, you know that you're supposed to be diplomatic in a sense because you can't get out of your body, but then it's like you end up kind of having that reaction later on, and it's just like it's not really an outlet for that. So I am hoping that on the next debate that he is coached. Like Nene, she tweeted like he need to let me coach him
on how to read,
on how to read somebody, and do it. And my whole thing is, I'm like, look, get you and Kamala, like y'all need to sit down with a real black person and get your read on, because these dudes know how to read too, even the straight ones. They'll read your ass to filth. Whitney said Trump was awful for that. He was awful for a lot of the things that he said. I'm just like,
he just kept doing stuff and kept saying stuff, and it was just like, The whole thing was just so weird, and I'm just like, y'all really let this fool run in the first one?
And y'all gonna let him run again?
I can't believe y'all let him run the first time.
It's crack that they own, T.
It's obvious. It's obvious
It's
that
not.
it's
No,
that
it
new
ain't.
aerosol crack.
It's not. You know
with
what?
the meth mix.
This is the thing. When he first ran, I don't think that anybody was prepared for this. But what I will say for people, I guess, like his supporters, the only thing that's so admirable about you all is like your loyalty and dedication. Because baby, I would have been jumped off the ship. Like y'all, you're crazy.
Because even if Obama had been doing the stuff that Trump is doing, I would have been like,
I'm done. I'm done. I really tried to support you.
I really tried. I had my whole Tyra moment. I was rooting for you. We all were rooting for you. How dare you?
I'm holding the right now. Shit.
It's just too much. He just too outward with his racism and rapey kind of vibe.
And that's why we said, what did we say, T?
In the closet, pressed.
I want them to keep it in a box of this size. You only get this much racism that you can tap into.
I just don't.
You can't have no more.
Get over it. We here. It's your ancestors' fault. We could have been right where we was at. No bras, titties hanging, butt naked, living our best lives.
There. No.
Living our best lives. You know, into gardening, in the eating.
Baby,
right.
And I would have had that little thing to make your neck go like.
I don't
Period.
Know. I don't even know where I come from, so I can't even say that I would have been in that tribe.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that was probably like some ignorant shit.
You know what?
I'm trying to get more education.
But you know what? Because I'm so weird, I probably would have been in whatever the tribe is, where they take the bowls and throw them in the bowl and tell you about your life. Hey, listen.
Right. Stop putting that slinky shit on your neck. That ain't your tribe.
You pissing off your answer.
Right. They said.
Right.
They said. Okay.
Right. They spitting in bowls and shit, telling you about your life.
Y'all, okay. To wrap up the topic, I mean, clearly you all saw that it was crazy too. Whitney been commenting. Thank you so much for staying on with us for the conversation. Do your part. If you are one of those that's just like, I'm not voting for either of them, screw them. That's fine. If that's what you choose to do. At the end of the day, we don't know what happens between
It's not fine. Please don't do that, because that's what y'all did with Hillary. And we probably would have had a lesser evil.
This the thing though.
Please.
As we can see, when you have a Senate that's locked with a certain amount of delegates, even if you sit your ass at home and you like, I'm not going to vote for the president, because there are people that are very adamant about that. Vote for your local people. You should be voting for everybody. You should be filling out the census. Chicago, #Chicago babies count, goddamn.
Definitely.
They count.
They
count yourself.
Listen.
Count yourself.
Time has completely wound down. The deadline has passed, but the least you can do is go ahead and mail it out. Because you know you got it. It's in your junk drawer in the kitchen. Go in there and go get it.
Fill it out online. Stop being a bum.
Go online.
You just shared 3 memes.
Answer the phone. Y'all, listen, we have a lot more power than we like to think. Yes, I get it. The government is corrupt. Yes, I get it. You don't want to be bothered with it. Fine. But then don't complain when you ain't got no speed bumps on your street and your babies can't play outside.
Right, because they
don't complain when they're closing all them schools because they don't know all them kids is over there.
Child, that's the word. Just do your part and watch the next one. Here's some more of the crazy shit he has to say. Why not? Quote and discuss. I'm gonna be real short tonight. This is actually one of my quotes and one of my mantras that I live by. So I'll share it. Anyone that knows me knows that I've said this. Allow yourself to have a moment, an episode, or a season, but don't stay there. We're all going to go through trials and tribulations. We are going to go through some stuff that will rock our world. Stay grounded, stay focused. And if you have to allow yourself to have a moment, decide what it is. I shared with you all that October is the time of the year that it gets a little bit tough for me in light of my mom being gone. Hell, my grandma too. My grandma, she passed in August. So it's been some things that's been going on. And like T touched on earlier, I allow myself to have those moments. If I well up with tears, I'ma cry. If I feel a scream that need to come out, I'm gonna let it out. If I want to sing and dance in the rain, I'm gonna do that too. Allow yourself to have those moments, because this is the thing. We are in a society right now where we are being taught not to feel, not to take in things, not to absorb the things that we're supposed to, and give energy to things that don't really need our time. It doesn't need us. It doesn't help us grow or be better people. So when you're going through stuff, allow yourself to have that time. Now, if you moved into a season and things is getting a little bit rough, don't be afraid to tap into different resources. Do what it is that you need to do. Make things make sense and make a difference for you in whatever season that you're in. If you're feeling something, feel it and allow that full cycle to go through so that you don't have to revisit that anymore. You can leave it where it's supposed to be. And I give you that advice wholeheartedly because it has helped me. I think that we've all, I mean, T is my friend. We've talked about the things and the hurdles that we've had to overcome.
Yeah.
Boy, were we in some moments, episodes, and seasons. But we're making it and we're doing everything that we can because we allow ourselves to feel, heal, and move on. That's it. That's it. T, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me at Tia Chanel on everything. Okay.
Period.
Just Google Tia Chanel. You're gonna see a real cute picture of me smiling. I am Tia Chanel on Facebook. I am T with Tia Chanel on Facebook.
Yes.
I am T with the T on YouTube. Also Tia Chanel on YouTube. Tia Chanel on Twitter. It'll be T with the T. Tia Chanel on Instagram. Tia underscore to Chanel and T with underscore Tia Chanel.
Damn, T, you let them know where they can find
Just
you.
Google, you don't even have to Google. You can just go to whatever your platform is and just type in Tia Chanel, and eventually you're going to see this. Just like that, because I smell like that on everything.
Well, if you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, okay? At the BP Media Co. on IG and Twitter, and the Blueprint Media Company spelled out on Facebook. Yes. You can also visit the bpmediaco.com to learn more about our services and how we partner with small businesses and entrepreneurs to help with marketing and promotion. So after you got the logo, right? You got your merchandise. You got all of these different things that's going into it. You have to get the word out. And that's where we come in. So go ahead and check out those packages of how you can, market your stuff with us. Okay. Y'all already know what it is. And it's me, your girl, MzMetchi. You can follow me on all social platforms at MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi on all platforms. And, of course, you got to shop Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, honey. Yeah, we had the pinkies. This was our lavish look of the week, honey, of the night. Get into the pinky. Get into the pinkies, y'all. And you can sign up for updates at MzMetchi.com/shop. Again, thank you so much to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, TheSlipout app by our girl Lisa Jenkins. Shout out to her. And Fiya Infusions. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And always spending your time with us on Thursdays. It means the most to have you all chime in with us and have a good time. So we hope that you enjoyed tonight's show sincerely. Make sure that you check it out. T's got her blog and everything that's going to be dropping, to kind of like recap everything. So make sure that you all get in tune. Until next time, y'all. Bye.
Bye.